Alright, y'all, what's cracking? What's happening? So you guys can see by the title of the video, we got a surprise coming for you guys. But this thing is going to be coming to life soon. We have a motor that we're going to go pick up for this thing, and we're getting it tomorrow. So you guys stay tapped in, put on post notifications, or whatever you guys got to do. But tomorrow we have the video that is going to show the motor that we got for this thing right here. I'm super excited, man. I'm like almost ecstatic because we're finally gonna have this car on the road very soon. And I've only ever driven it like around the block. So if you guys haven't seen or know about that, check out the video before on this and give you a little bit of a rundown on that. But we ended up getting a new motor for this thing because the original one that was in the car, well, not the original one. Well, I got the car with a rebuilt motor. The rebuilt motor that I had with it was done real sketchy. It ran really good. It sounded healthy. And then when I pulled off the intake manifold, it had some bent push rods that weren't even like tapping around in there. And then we pulled out the bent push rods. I had the motor sitting on a stand. I pulled the motor out, and me and the buddy were like, oh, maybe we should pull off the oil pan. And we pulled off the oil pan, and lo and behold, there were some connecting rods that were backwards. So long story short, it already had a bored 30 over pistons, so I ended up just to scrap that motor. It's sitting in my house right now. Maybe we'll do something with it potentially later on, but as of right now, that motor is scrapped and we're doing something new in this thing. So if anybody can take a guess or has an idea of what we're going to be putting in to the FoxBody right here, leave a comment below and let me know. If you guys get it right, I'll shout you guys out in the next video, and that's coming tomorrow. So like I said, turn on those post notifications because it's gonna be fun. And I'm super excited. We got something really cool cooking up for this thing right here. If you guys haven't seen the video before, like I said, go check it out. And it has a lot more rundown and details on this car. But it's an 84 Fox, and I'm ready to have this thing back on the road. Like I said, I've only ever driven it up and down my block. I drove it out of the kid's driveway that I traded him the E30 for. And then I drove it up onto the trailer. I drove it off the trailer, into my driveway, worked on it a little bit, and then drove it down the street, flipped it around, parked it into the driveway, and that motor came out of it. So yeah, I really like the interior of this car. I can't wait to be driving this thing. And who knows, potentially the homie has one lined up for himself also. So we might be twinning over here with some Foxes. Maybe this won't be the only one on the channel. Not a bad interior, not terrible. Let me tilt this thing down. Not terrible. I have this door panel, and then that one has a door panel on it. The carpet's in pretty good condition. The seats are in really great condition, but there's a big old stain on it right here. So I need to get that cleaned up. But first, let's get worried about getting that new engine up inside of this thing and get it running and going. We might end up painting the engine bay on this thing too, because it's a little hectic. Alright, y'all, so this is the engine bay right here. They even sprayed in this cradle, so it looks real crazy. But gotta get all this cleaned up and get it ready for that new motor. So if you guys have any ideas of what's gonna be going into this thing, like I said, leave a comment below because, man, I'm super excited and I can't wait to have this thing back up on the road. It's gonna be interesting and it's gonna be a fun little build process. So you guys stay tuned. You know, I don't even know what we're gonna end up doing with it, but that video tomorrow is also going to be fun because my brother-in-law is going to be going with me over there. So, all right, y'all. So we got that old motor out of it. We got the new motor. We're going to go pick that up tomorrow. And we could have gone with an LS, or we could have gone with the 4.6. I have a Mustang with 3-valve 4.6 that I thought about switching everything over from that car just to modernize it. There's a couple different options we could have went with, but I think that what we chose is the best option, and it brings some nice plans for the future of that car to make it potentially make it a daily. So Whatever you guys think that motor is gonna be, leave a comment below, like I said, and maybe I'll, shout you guys out in the next video. But that next video is coming tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Maybe turn on your guys' post notifications. I can't wait for us to do the reveal tomorrow. Trust me, you guys are gonna want to see it. It's gonna be dope. I can't wait for us to do the reveal tomorrow. You guys are gonna want to see it, so make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned with all this. Overall, I just hope that you guys stay tuned in, and I can't wait for you guys to see what we got planned for this thing. So stay tuned and check out this build, this series build. Later, y'all.